Hello Balloon World, I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister, and this time I'm going to teach you how to make a bat. This is a really cool design. It uses 3 balloons. Let me show you how to make it. For this design, you'll need a black 260 and 2 black 160s. We're going to start with the body of our bat. Get your black 260 out and inflate it halfway. Let them out and tie. Give it a good squeeze and a stretch. We're going to start with the head. We're going to make a small flower petal. You want it to be just about perfectly round. Now we're going to do a small pinch twist. So we're going to twist a 1-inch bubble, fold it over, pinch it, pull it, and twist it. Now we're going to do the ears. Give the balloon a nice squeeze and a stretch. We're going to go up 2 inches, twist it really good. We're going to pull some slack out so you have some uninflated section. Wrap that back down into that pinch twist. And there we have one ear. Now we do that one more time for the other ear. And now we have the bat ears. Don't those look cool? They can take a little bit of practice though, so keep trying. Now to move on to the rest of the bat's body. We're gonna make a small bubble, about 1/2 inch for the head. I mean neck. And we're gonna do another pinch twist. So we're gonna do another small bubble, 1/2 inch. Fold it over, pinch it, pull it, and twist it. Now we're gonna make the rest of the body. We're gonna go down 3 inches. And we're gonna make another small 1/2 inch bubble. Fold that over, pinch it, pull it, twist it. And we have that small pinch twist there. Only thing left are the legs, which are gonna be 4 1-inch bubbles. You should be just about out of balloon there. Now we're gonna twist this seam here into this pinch twist here. And the rest of this we don't need, so we're gonna pop it off at the end. Let the air out. And to keep it from coming undone, I'm gonna take the slack, I'm gonna wrap it back up to that top pinch twist. You'll notice that that tension there on the bottom will make the bottom nice and flat and curve the back side. We want that for the shape of the body. But there we go, there's our bat's body. Now comes the fun part, the wings. For the wings, I'll be using a black 160. You want to inflate it about 2/3 of the way. This can be troublesome if you're mouth inflating like I am. Let a little air out and tie. Give it a nice squeeze and a stretch. We're gonna take the knot and we're gonna wrap it into the pinch twist here on the bottom of the head. Go out and twist a section about 4 inches long. Follow that up with a small 1-inch bubble. We're gonna pinch twist that, so fold it over, pinch it, pull it, and twist it. Now you give it another squeeze and a stretch. We're gonna go down another 4 inches. Twist a section there, and we're gonna do that again. So these two here should be about the same size. Now we're gonna twist this seam here into this pinch twist. And we're gonna do that one more time. So go down after giving it a nice squeeze and a stretch. We're gonna twist a section 4 inches. And another section 4 inches. And these two here should be about the same size. Twist this seam into this pinch twist. So you should have something that looks like this so far. Now we're gonna make the rest of the wing. Give the balloon a good squeeze and stretch. You should only have a couple of inches left on the uninflated section of the tail. We're gonna go about 6 inches down and twist it. And then we're gonna make a really soft section that's about 3 inches. Now this seam here, we wanna twist right here into these two. So I'm gonna take this part and I'm gonna thread it through gently. I'm gonna push that into there, and then I'm gonna thread it through again to lock it into place. Now we're gonna do that again. Make a nice soft, bent 3-inch section. And we're gonna take that seam and we're gonna twist it right into this one by threading it through. Pulling that seam right into there, and then threading it through again. This can seem a little difficult. Trust me, with practice, it's really easy. Now we're gonna do another one. 3-inch section. Nice and bent. And this time we're gonna twist this seam here into the pinch twist here on the back. The rest of this we don't need, so we can pop off the excess. Let it out slowly and tie a knot so it doesn't come undone on us. And then just sort of hide that somewhere. All right, now we're gonna straighten up this wing. We want the curved parts to be on the inside of the wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a little bit of massage and make sure they're facing the right way. And there we go, one bat wing. How cool is that looking? One thing that I like to do though, is I'll take the ends right here and I'll adjust them so that one is barely inside the other. What this will do is it'll turn the edge of the wing up so it looks more like a bat wing and less like a bird wing. If I were to leave these parallel like this, you notice it looks a lot more like a bird wing than it does a bat wing right now. But just by adjusting it that little bit, taking that part and just pointing it down a little bit, so it points this part here up. Now it looks a lot more like a bat wing, because the ends of their wings are always tipped up just a little bit. Now we got one wing, we do the same thing for the other side. Once again, we're gonna be using a black 160 and inflate it 2/3 of the way. Let them out and tie. Give it a squeeze and a stretch. We're gonna take the knot and we're gonna wrap it into the pinch twist just like we did with the first wing. When you have one wing, you can use it as a guide for the other wing to make sure they're the same size. So now these two here should be the same length. And now I can make that small bubble for the pinch twist. Give it a nice squeeze and a stretch. Go down 4 inches. Got 2 sections of 4 inches. Should be the same size. Twist this seam into this pinch twist. Do that again. 4-inch section. 4-inch section. Twist this seam here into this pinch twist. Squeeze and a stretch. Now I'm going to go down 6 inches. Make my little bend here at 3 inches. Thread it through. Lock it into place. Slip it through again. Do that one more time for the next part of the wing. And this one I didn't inflate enough, but I have just enough to connect it to the back side. Give it a nice little squeeze here. Take that slack and wrap it right into that pinch twist. There we go. If you have too much left over, feel free to break it off and tie it. Just like we did with the first one. Now we adjust the wings. And there we go. Our 3-balloon bat is done. The only thing left is the art. Since we have a black balloon, I can't draw on it with a black marker, so I'm going to be using a white marker or a paint marker. This one's an Edding 751. Make sure you shake it. For the face, I'm going to draw 2 large eyes and fill it all the way in with white. And there we have our eyes. Now I know bats have noses, but I have a tendency not to draw the nose on the bat because I think it looks better without it. Next, I'm going to draw the mouth. First draw a smile, and then draw 2 little fangs coming down from it. Make sure you wait for this to dry before you get out your black Sharpie to do the rest of the art. Once the white paint is dry, we're going to use a black Sharpie to draw the rest of the eyes in. We're going to draw 2 black circles inside of each white eye, just like that. And while we have the black Sharpie, let's trace the outside of the fangs to give them a little bit more detail. I actually colored in a little bit of the white just to make them look a little bit more pointy. Now we're going to put a little bit of a gleam on the top right corner of each eye. And there we go, we have one really happy bat. Now suppose you want to make your bat evil looking though, like some bats are. I'm just kidding, most bats are great, they eat fruit. Like blood oranges. Well, to make an evil bat, get your Sharpie out. And we're gonna shade in the top part of each eye, giving it a slanting eyebrow. He looks so evil. Now I know some of you are sticklers and you're thinking right now, Bats have noses, and this one has no nose. So I'm gonna show you how to draw the nose. To draw the nose, we're gonna draw an upside down triangle so it's pointing down, and we're gonna put it halfway between the eyes and the mouth. And then we're gonna draw a very thin line of white from the bottom of the nose to the mouth. Now sometimes it can be hard drawing with those white paint markers. They don't go exactly in a straight line, so feel free to use a black Sharpie to clean up the edges. And there we go, one bat nose. But in all honesty, I prefer it the other way. And we're done with our 3-balloon bat. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button, and I'll see you back here next Monday with a brand new balloon animal lesson. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe. And if you can't wait until then, check out the playlist in the description. I have over 100 balloon animal lessons. I'm Michael Flood, your balloon twister. Remember, you can make anything out of balloons, even a bat.